And if he's not able to right-click, they're really not going to be able to do any damage and DPS anybody down. As we're getting to the point in the game where the Scourge have enough health to survive the AoE damage skills, they have enough to survive the nukes, they have enough to survive all that. If they can just keep this Chaos Knight disabled during the duration of the fight in battle while they pick off the rest of the team, then I believe that they will be able to take away the team fights. And look at this Void up here all by himself. Nothing going on. The Chaos Knight continuing from... I don't get this. You're not going to kill the Void by out-farming him. You're going to kill their team by out-team-fighting them. Nobody's going to out, DPS the Void late game. You're not going to... If this game goes 65 minutes, the money's on Void every single time. I mean, 60% of the time it's on Void every time, says Brian Fantana. Again, being very, very aggressive are the Sentinel. A little uncoordinated, a little out of reach as Chaos Knight, you just need to back up. It is really getting to that point where the Scourge are getting too strong. As we see a leap, blink, and down goes the Crystal Maiden. The Crystal Maiden will shatter. A mech popped. For who? He just got hit with an AA Ice Blast. Your mech didn't work. Dumb play. The Lich being able to get the kill on the Vengeful Spirit, however, not worth it. Not worth it. As 2 other heroes went down. A Force Staff by this Faceless Void as really trying to buy time and run around. What a jump. Being able to get away as they continue the chase. Windrunner all by himself, overextending. Gonna attempt to get out, however, I'm not sure it's gonna be the case. As a Frost Nova going down. Right now I feel like he has 228 creeps kills. Now that's very, very good, however, unnecessary at this point I feel. He used one of it for a buyback, he lost tons of gold, and you're strong enough. You are strong enough. I can't stress this enough. I'm repeating myself at this point, but it's because it's blowing my mind. You need to kill it. You need to kill him. You need to stop, fooling around, pushing, ganking, doing this, doing that. You need to kill him. Void making a very bad play, trying to backdoor. PGG being overly aggressive. As we see a black hole going off immediately. Wow. But, the Void will continue to just get chopped. Down goes the Void. That was a bad play. You really shouldn't be down that far without your teammates at such low health. I understand you were trying to get the tower, but say he did get the tower, he still died anyway. He lost all the gold he got from the tower. Now you're dead for 63 seconds, and the Sentinel are going to get this middle tower, and possibly going to get a base tower, or a tier 3 tower. Which is exactly what you didn't need. Now you're forcing them to push. Like, if they don't push now, it's because they're, they have brain damage. They really should have been doing this from the beginning. I don't see whether they were fearing the team fight potential from the Scourge before, when I feel like their team fight potential is greater. Down goes Dinchi as we see the Faceless Void is bought back, TP'd in, and jumped in, and what a Shackle Shot paired with the Chronosphere. Whereas again, they're not doing enough damage during that point. The Chaos Knight gonna turn around and and again trying to do more damage. However, fighting the Void one-on-one isn't exactly what you want to do. Very low health is Vigos able to bring down the Lich. Crystal Maiden trying to do as much as he can. God bless her soul, but really nothing they can do. And I believe this is just about it, folks. I'm not sure Sentinel are going to be able to overcome this one. That buyback from Nasaj, I think, really slowed him down in terms of getting his AC. You really should have just given up this tower, as well as somebody needs to deny this tower. This is not good team play here. Somebody really needs to go do their job, realize it's down, and try to take it down. Nice Shackle Shot. As they all back up now, because the Sentinel team are coming in with support, and the Chaos Knight just does an ass load of damage. Down goes the Windrunner. I'm not sure what they were doing there. Everybody keeps overextending themselves. It's like they're all just trying to, play a solo game. They're all being a little dumb at this point. At this point, I really feel that the Scourge just need to not die, continue to let the Void farm. And, you know, the later the better. If they take this game to 75 minutes, that's good for them. However, I don't think it's going to get to that point, because we do see an AC finished. However, I do think it's too little too late. You're not really going to be able to out-DPS this Void. This Void does have 2,000 health, does a good amount of damage now. If it's in any danger, it's going to be able to get swapped out. And this Vengeful is going to be saving that long-range swap, being 17, for that Enigma Black Hole, which will pretty much become null and void at this point now. But continuing to farm. You're not going to out-farm the Void to the point where you kill him. You have amazing farm, I understand that, but there's really no point to it. You're not utilizing your farm correctly. You were already, when you're strong enough to kill a team and take a team down, that's what you should be doing. He's, you know, they're really fucking it up at this point, in my opinion. Everybody's continuing to farm, trying to get their farm up, but the later the worse. This is not a later the better situation, this is the later the worse. As you see the supports now starting to pick up Ethereal Blades. These Ethereal Blades are going to be huge in terms of keeping the Chaos Knight off of killing people. Earlier I was talking about the Chaos Knight being the main source of damage for the Sentinel team while their AoE skills are being popped off. And not really being able to pick off a hero like the Void or the Windrunner because of Windrun and or his Void's Blink. Ethereal Blades are just going to be huge. He's going to go to attack one Ethereal, he's going to Ethereal Blade, he's going to attack another one, he's going to Ethereal Blade. He's not going to be able to pick off the supports like he was earlier in the game, or he would have, like he was, you know, 15 minutes ago. Vigos just hiding out here really needs to TP out. Again, Vigos so ballsy. So ballsy. It's fun to watch, but it's really, you know, been more detrimental to the team than helpful at this point. He's really done a number on, you know, inhibiting a lot of farm that he could have had, and a lot of